Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Corelli. Oh, another day in the life of me and my father. It's so funny because I think about 2 weeks ago how I was feeling pretty good, pretty positive about things, and we can maybe get this job done. And now it's completely in the toilet. I have no faith. I will probably tomorrow when I go over there, which will be Friday, August 6th, I'll probably go over there and take pictures of each room and maybe share them in this video. It's not going to get done. I go to work Monday, and Saturday I'm taking off to spend with the kids and my ex-wife and do some chores, and then I'll be back there on Sunday, and that'll be it. And he's just proverbially just scratching, just not letting me help him, just like I'm dragging him out of a home or something. He just won't let me help him. He just won't. And I've tried to be healthy about it this week, but today I wasn't as healthy. We ended up getting into a couple arguments. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like screaming matches, but it's just him continuing to go through stuff. Let me tell you how I started the day, okay? You're gonna love this. So a couple weeks ago, he had me clear out his closet, and he went through all the stuff. According to him, he went through all the stuff, and he he had a suit, or he had many suits actually, and a bunch of shoes, and I took him to ARC, and I told him, yeah, I'm going to donate all these. He's like, yeah, that's fine. And then yesterday, he's like, I can't find the suit I want to be buried in. I was like, I didn't even know you wanted to be buried at all. He's like, what do you mean? I go, you've never told me your death wishes. But every time I've talked about it, for literally, I'm not even exaggerating, you guys, the last 20 years, he goes, put me in a body bag, throw me in a river. All right. Okay, that's not very helpful. Okay. So yesterday he's like, I can't find my gray suit that I want to be buried in. I was like, I thought you went all through all that stuff, and I thought you would have something like that to the side. It's almost like he felt like he was going to try to blame me for it. Like he started kind of intimating that, oh, you've been rushing me, and I was like, no, not taking the blame for this one, old man. If you didn't set the suit you want to be buried in to the side somewhere. Even it's like he's always the guy that makes a joke, and if it fails, you have no sense of humor. And if you call him on it later, like that was, like I've told him, he told me on my wedding day, I give this marriage 3 to 5 weddings tops. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Then we had a long hiatus in our relationship, and that was while I got divorced. It was during my divorce that we were on hiatus. That was part of it. And then I saw him or like right during it, I ran into him in a supermarket. He didn't even recognize me. He goes, what's going on with you? Once I introduced myself, I go, I'm getting divorced. He's like, oh, saw that coming. And so when I call him on this shit later, recently sometimes, he's like, well, didn't you know that was a joke? I go, well, I didn't laugh. And at the time, when somebody doesn't laugh at a joke, you explain to them that is a joke, right? Do you not? And so, that traps him. He's like, well, basically is the argument. It's like, you need to maybe confess to the fact that you said something that was pretty fucking inappropriate, and then maybe just say, hell, yeah, I was wrong, this is something this man's not capable of. So, I don't know how I ended up there, but, oh yeah, so the body bag thing. And now all of a sudden, he doesn't tell me anything, doesn't disclose anything. His post-death life for me will be very confusing and stressful, I imagine. He has not given me a will. I asked about him today. I've been asking him for a will for years, ever since he's been on oxygen. I'm like, what do you want to do? Because you're married. He's like, oh, just come, when I die, just come in here and take what you want. I'm like, you are married and this is not my property. I can't do that. Do you understand how the law works at all? This will go to probate. And I don't want to battle my stepmother because she's put up with you a long time and she deserves whatever she gets. But if you want this stuff to go to me, put it in a will. And so he's, I asked him today, where's the will? He's like, what do you want a will for? I said, I don't know, Dad. Why do you think I want a will? Because I need to know what you want me to do. after you die. Which, sorry, I'm going on tangents here. It's another thing we argued about today is he wants me to give $5,000 a year to Little Sisters of the Poor, and I told him, and we've had this discussion a few times already in the past couple weeks, and I've said, hey, I prefer that to go to your grandchildren, to their future. He's like, well, it's not my problem if you didn't save up for them. Like, wow, you got some fucking nerves, especially considering some of the financial things I've done for him, which I will not disclose here because I could get in trouble for that. But yeah, fuck you, basically. You care about giving more to the Little Sisters of the Poor. And the way he put it today was like, I have a directive for you. I'm like, I'm not a soldier in the Joe Corelli army. I am not an agent for your twisted CIA that you think you run, your little fiefdom or kingdom that you think you rule. I'm not doing anything after you die. I don't care if you think that this is your money after you die. It's not. I told him, it's your money now. Go ahead. Blow it all off. Do what you want. Buy a convertible and drive it into the Grand Canyon. I do not care at this point. You know what? Go ahead. But I want to remind you of something that who has been here for you? Who is here for you right now? Is my stepmother helping you with any of this? Not really. It's me. Nobody else. Do you have any friends? No. They're not here helping you. The only people that are helping you are something you promised to them. Like that, he's got lots of tools he's given away. He's got an amazing garage, and he's given a lot of that stuff away. He offered some of it to me. Some things he hasn't offered to me. Fine, whatever, right? I don't really care. But it is annoying when he tells me, like he's got some, like I owe him somehow because he's going to leave me probably a decent amount of money, and that but it's actually his money when it comes down to it, and you should do what I want you to do with it. I don't know, maybe I'm nuts. I'm asking you, YouTube world, who should get any money first, his grandkids or a charitable organization? And he wants me to do this every year. Keep this in mind. Not just one cash payment. He wants me to give Little Sisters of the Poor $5,000 a year. I was like, how long? Till I die? Till when? When is it supposed to stop? He's like, it's a gift, John. Yeah, I get it. And I can claim it on my taxes, yeah, but I'd still just rather have the cash and be able to maybe pay off Logan's college if he decides to go to college, or help with housing as these boys get older, because I'm very blessed, I'm not going to lie, but I'm also not the type of guy who can just blow off money when it comes my way and just give it to whoever a dead guy thinks it should go to. Anyway, so my day started with this, way back to where I started this video. So I gave the suit and a bunch of shoes and a bunch of other suits, the suit he wants to be buried in, to Ark. So he's like, where is it? I go, it's at Ark. And he's like, well, go get it. And I go, I'll try, Dad. He's like, when did that go? I'm like, a week and a half ago. No, it hasn't been that long. Yeah, it has. It's been a week and a half. He's like, well, they take a while to process it. I doubt it. I said a day or two, and I was correct in my guess, because I asked a very nice man there named Ed, and Ed told me, yeah, 24 to 48 hours pretty much a turnaround. We get it cleaned up pretty quickly, and we get it out here on the shelves and the racks. And I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Ed. I go, here's my card in case this suit that I described to you, Ed, comes up. Please give me a call. But I searched the whole rack, and my mom came with me because it was an adventure. She helped me. I found 4 suits that kind of were close to the way my father identified them. I sent him 4 pictures. He's like, nope, sorry. And I just said, sorry, Dad. I felt really bad. Go, here's the thing. You always buy a suit. If you really want to get another suit, you can buy it. And then he even does this. He says things like this. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to be a closed casket anyway. Jesus Christ, you're a fucking bummer, Joe Corelli. And so, if I look bad, it's because I'm through it, man. I'm thanking God, nature, the universe, whoever you want to thank. I'm thanking that entity that out of the next 3 days I have 2 with him and I'm back to work. And I've been more thankful to go back to work, because it's brutal there. It's just brutal. I sit there and do nothing. I maybe get on my phone for a while. Then, God forbid, this is another part of his wonderful personality. I start reading something, all of a sudden he starts asking about what I'm reading. He goes, oh yeah, I could do this little thing that could have been done 5 minutes before I started reading. So, just annoyed with it, over it. Sorry I have to hear about it. But I'm lucky, because I get to come home to this sane house where everything's great, and I'm going to go in and watch Apocalypse Now. with Logan. So I get that. So I'm blessed. I bitch a lot, but I'm blessed. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.